Hey everybody, welcome back to the game room. It's Rob and Tarkir Dragonstorm pre-release happened today, so I was able to pick up my pre-order and I am cracking my packs, opening my boxes, excited to see what I pull. Uh, Big hits in this set are going to be the Mox Jasper, Elspeth, Ugin, Draco, Genesis, Craterhoof. Those are kind of like the big five. If you saw the first video, we did really well in that last box, and I am not mad. But right now, we are looking for a Mox Jasper to finish off that checklist there. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to go ahead and cut this open with a ye old box cutter. 30 packs to find a Mox Jasper. And I still have another box to be open. I don't know if anybody else is like me. I mean, I know everyone's like, buy singles, whatever. That's cool. I do buy singles when I can't pull the cards out of the packs, but I really enjoy just opening packs. There's just something about the rush you get from getting the cards out of a pack. Does it make sense to do it financially? Probably not. Yeah, definitely not. But you know, it's fun. I enjoy it. But yeah, the last box was so exciting, and I don't know what the value is on all those cards I pulled, but they weren't cheap. So either way, I think it's okay. And we're starting off with the Great Arishan City. That is a rare. Ooh, and it got a full art land. Oh yeah, so one thing that I don't think we can pull from the regular play booster boxes is the dragon lands. I'm not 100% on that. I didn't see one in that box or in the bundle that we opened, so maybe not. Nomad, Synchronized, War Effort, Loxodon, Battle Priest, and Azurgo, Thunder's Decree. Mobilize 2 during your end step. Warrior tokens you control have. This token can't be sacrificed. And is there a warrior thing that says you have to sacrifice them? Interesting. Okay. Somewhere out there in the world. Not sure. I haven't really dug into the set too much other than what the most valuable cards are that I've seen in other YouTube videos. So, not 100%. Sage of the Skies. I do like this card. It copies itself if you cast another spell before this one. So, dope. Eshki Dragon Claw. Double rare pack. And Jeskai Brush Master. Double Strike Prowess. Wow. Costs 4 though. It's a 2/4. But it's foil, so that's cool. Yeah, look at this dragon. Ew, why is it so pink? Oh, it got the Planeswalker stamp on it. How does it fly? Bloomvine Regent. I don't know. There's something about that pink tone that it had to it that kind of grossed me out a little bit. It's beautiful art, but man, kind of gross. Maybe it's just me. And Dragonstorm, Hardened Tactician. Sacrifice a token, draw a card. That's pretty good. I'll put that off to the side. New Way Forward. The next time a source. Oh, we saw this one. We got the fancy extended art in our last box. Next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. When damage is prevented this way, New Way Forward deals damage to that source's controller, and you may draw that many cards. Whoa, you want to attack me with Valgavoth? I don't think so. Not up in here. You can take that damage. Oh, and they don't gain the lifelink from Valgavoth either. Interesting. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. Someone tell me. Mammoth Bellow. Revival of the Ancestors. Lacid Prowler. Fancy showcase. Man, that art is so good. Look at that. When this creature enters, you may mill cards equal to the number of lands you control. Okay, it's 2 green. And then for the renew is 1 in green. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put X/1/1 counters on target creature, or X is the number of land cards in your graveyard. Activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. Maybe that can go in my Gitrog monster deck. Interesting. I'm always trying to figure out ways to make it better. I created the base pre-con that the professor did on Tolarian Community College, and I was missing a few cards, so I made a couple of changes. I think there's like 2 or 3 that I didn't have, so I changed them out. Iridescent Tiger. When it enters, you can add, if you cast it, add Wooburg. Wow, for 5. Okay, we got Anafenza. Roiling Dragonstorm. It's an enchantment. When it enters, draw 2 cards and discard a card. When a dragon control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. That's pretty cool. Okay, we need to make some space for the mythics. If we ever get any. We haven't seen one yet. I'll just put the mythics right in the middle. Yeah, I kind of like that Roiling Dragonstorm. If you can find a cheap dragon to bounce it back, and then you can use the Monument of Endurance. I have a control monument deck that I made on Arena that I really enjoy playing. It's kind of fun. It's kind of grindy, Dragonstorm Globe. But it's fun for me to play. You know, it's fun for me at least. Oh, here we go. Storm Scale Scion, 4 red. Other dragons you control get +1/+1, and it has Storm. Okay, so in the last video, I thought that was the land destruction card. This is the one that has Storm, so you can make multiple copies of this card. Whoa! Gormag Rakshasa. And yeah, cool. Well, 1 mythic down. It's not a Mox Jasper, but you know, what really is, you know? I wouldn't be mad if a Mox Opal got mixed up in here. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind that at all. Sidisi. Kin Tree Nurturer. And this person. Who's this? The Humbling Elder. She's going to humble you so quick. Better watch out. Alright. Rolling Dragonstorm, Hardened Tactician. I like Hardened Tactician. We'll put him over here. Purging Stormbrood. This is a dragon. Its omen cost is 1 and a white. It has Absorb Essence. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink and hexproof until end of turn. Ooh. And for 4 and a black, you can have it have Flying, Ward 2, which is pay 2 life. When this creature enters, remove all counters from up to 1 target creature. Hoo. That's kind of cool. Winter Night Stories. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. And Harmonize 4 and 1. It's an interesting card. That would actually go good in that same deck I was talking about earlier. The Monument deck. Maybe I'll try it out. You know, get some new cards in the mix. Chart of Course is just so good, though. I don't know. And Chart of Course only costs 2. Rite of Renewal. Descendant of Storms. Oh, the Corey Steel Cutter. I really like this equipment. It has +1/+1 and trample and haste. And then when you cast your second spell, you get to create a token and then attach this equipment to it. The token has prowess and haste at that point. Equip cost is 2, though. Ooh, we got Shiko Dragon. Oh, Paragon of the Way. 2 blue, red, white. Legendary creature, Spirit Dragon, Flying Vigilance. When Shiko enters, exile target non-land card of mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. Copy it. Then you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Ooh, that's hot. That's the second mythic, but we're going to put it in the fancy pile. Reliquary Dragon. And a dragon. That's actually interesting. 5-drop. Rather than just doing a regular old Dragon, who's doing the Shiko commander. Seems good. Let's see. Gurmag Rakasha. Lancet Prowler. Snake Ranger. 2 green. Oh, this is the mill one. Pay 2. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put X/1/1 counters on target creature where X is number of lands. New Way Forward foil. So we got the regular foil and we got the fancy art foil for that card. From the other box. Not in this box. Way Speaker, Bodyguard, Durger, Island Dragon, 5 and a blue, flying with Ward 2. It's a 4/4 or Instant Omen. Temp up to one target creature and draw a card. That's interesting. Oh, we got the Kishla Village. This enters tapped unless you control an island or a swamp. Tap it to add a green or pay 3 and a green to surveil 2. That's our second one of those, or second land from that land cycle. We have 2 of the black ones, 1 green one. So we're 3 away. We did get the dragon land also in the last box, so we're doing good on the lands so far. I feel like. And Irene, the song Unending, flying, protection from white and black. When Irene enters the battlefield, it deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers your opponents control, where X is the number of lands you control. Oh my god, this is a 10/10 for 5 green, blue, red. Wow. It's a mythic. Ooh, we got a Dragonstorm globe in foil. Not mad about that. I do like that globe. As you can see, it's over there to the left. Kind of excited to go do the pre-release tonight. I think it starts at 6:30. Ooh, Frontline Rush. I like that card. Dragonologist. When this creature enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant, sorcery, or dragon card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Untapped dragons you control have hexproof. Noise. It's a pretty cool card. The art is amazing too. Heritage Reclamation. Whoa. 1 and a green. Choose 1. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment. Exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard and draw a card. That is actually not bad. I don't know about y'all. Do y'all feel like that's pretty good? I feel like you can put this in a commander deck. And all these cards that are worried about playing the second spell or casting 2 spells a turn, that seems like a good one, especially with all the stuff we got running around in standard right now. Commander's always going to have something to destroy. Salt Road Skirmish. Destroy target creature. Create 2 1/1 red creature tokens. They gain haste until end of turn. Oh, so this goes with the Zergo. Interesting. Mammoth Bellow. Severance Priest. Death Touch. When this creature enters, target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, exile it. Okay. When this creature leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates an XX white spirit creature token, where X is the mana of the card, the mana value of the exiled card. Okay. So it's like that 1 white card from last couple of rotations ago. I can't think of the name. But you exile the card, and then whenever it dies, they get a token with the mana value, I think. Pretty much the same thing. Kothis, the Fang Keeper. I keep reading that like Mentos, the Fresh Maker. Kothis seems good. When it deals combat damage to player, exile the top cards of their library, where X is the amount of damage dealt. And then you may cast any number of spells with mana value X or less from among them without paying their mana cost. So you get to play your opponent's deck. That seems good. Seems fun for them. Jeskai Monument. And Encroaching Dragonstorm. When it enters, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them into the battlefield tapped and shuffle them. And when a dragon enters, you can return this. Talk about ramping. Stadium Headliner. Cool alt art. I don't know about this card, though. Quarry Mountain Stalwart. Whenever you cast your second spell, your turn, this creature does 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life. I like that. I don't know if I liked it earlier, whenever I saw it the first time, or if that was even in this box. They're all blurring together at this point. Something's unfoiled back there. Armament Dragon. When it enters, distribute 3 1/1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 creatures you control. Awaken the Honored Dead. Destroy target non-land permanent. I like that. Mill 3 cards. You may discard a card, and when you do, return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. The Voice of Victory. Immobilize. Your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. Oh, I like this card. Y'all ain't doing nothing on my turn. Boulder Dragon. We've seen this one before. Interesting. So only 2 regular pack mythics so far. Where is our Mox Jasper? Quasi Revenant, boo. Rimfire form. So I think there's another enchantment that's kind of a big deal. That's like Dracogenesis, Lotus Light Dancers, a zombie bard. When this creature enters, search your library for a black card, a green card, and a blue card. Put those cards into your graveyard and shuffle. Interesting. Felidar, Dawn of the Abzan. When Felidar enters or attacks, you may sacrifice a non-land permanent. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Ooh. Cool. Foil Frontier Bivouac. I have so many of these from Commander decks, but having a foil one, pretty dang cool. Cool art card. I don't know. Do y'all like to foil out your decks, your Commander decks, like bling them out? Do you care? Do you hate foil? Let me know. Inquiring minds want to know. Mystic Monastery, Gurmag Rakshasa, and the Great Arishan City. I am just destined to have nothing but the Great Arishan City in my life. This is my 3rd one, except this one is Extendo. We'll put it into fancy treatment over here. The Extendo treatments. We definitely want to get the blue one. I think the blue land is the one that's worth the most. Heirloom. Tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell. Until end of turn, target creature you control power 4 or greater gains trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Ooh. I like that. I have a little dinosaur deck that I could use that with on Arena. Seems good. I'm always playing like weird decks on Arena. Like I just like to, you know, we have so many cards. Might as well try to make decks with them instead of just playing the same thing over and over. Another globe. Zergos. Flamehold Grappler, which is a cool looking card. I think I have like a whole playset of these, but at this point, Rite of Renewal and Extendo. Alright. Traveling Botanist. Dog Scout. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. Sweet. Oh, Teaming Dragonstorm. I thought that was Ugin. I got excited. Parination. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield with hexproof counter and indestructible counter for 6. This is our 2nd copy of that. Hey, here goes the Humbling Elder. Apparently she has flash. And when it enters, target creature and opponent control gets -2/-0 until end of turn. Interesting. A human monk for 1 foil. The art on this is awesome also. I don't know. It looks really cool. Oh, wait. That's a comp menu over here. And can psych people out. With that one holding up that 1 blue mana. Rite of Renewal and Fangkeeper's Familiar. I think we got this in extended art in the last box. When it enters, you can choose 1, gain 3 life, and surveil 3, destroy target enchantment, counter target spell. It does have flash, but it costs 1 black, green, and blue. Hey, we got the Quarry Mountain Monastery. So this is another land. It enters tapped unless you control a plains or an island. Taps for red. Pay 3 and a red to tap it. Exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Sweet. Awesome. Now we just need the white one and the blue one. I think. Right? Because we got the green one somewhere in here in this pile. Yeah, here it goes. Rishla Village. Another globe. Apparently they're super... Well, they are common, so I guess that's why. Clarion Conqueror. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can be activated. Defibrillating Current. It deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain 2 life. I like that. All right. We need the Mox Jasper at this point. Come on. Or at least give me the last 2 lands that I need. Hopefully we don't waste all of our luck on that first box. Glacier Wood Siege. When it enters, choose Teamer or Sultai. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player mills 4 cards. That's the Teamer. And then Sultai is you may play lands from your graveyard. Ooh. Okay. Residual Merchant. Alright. Dragonstorm Forecaster. Jeskai Monument. Whale of War. Death begets life. Destroy all creatures and enchantments. Draw a card for each permanent destroyed this way. 5 black, green, blue. That's a mythic. It wasn't a mythic I was looking for, but we got another signed card. Sidisi. Getting a lot of signed art cards. I'd rather have the mythics. Oh, we haven't got a special guest in this one either. Maybe we don't get them in every box. It'd be cooler. It'd be a lot cooler if we did. Oh, Scavenger Regent. Each non-dragon creature gets -X until end of turn. That's the Omen side. Is Exude Toxin. If you want to cast it as a creature, it has flying, and its ward cost is your opponent has to discard a card. So 4/4 for 4. I like that. Alright, last pack of the box. Mox Jasper. Fancy land, or maybe we get another special guest fetch. That'd be cool. Sultai Monument. Formation Breaker. Naga Flesh Collar. Okay, this is the one that clones. It becomes a copy of another creature you have on the battlefield. Not bad, I guess. Twin Bolt. Deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. I mean, the art looks cool, but is anyone going to play that? It is an instant. And it does say targets, so. Alright, well, we didn't do too horrible. We got some cards that we didn't get out the first box, but we didn't get the Mox Jasper, and we're still missing 2 lands. Maybe we can get them in the next box. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and clean up, reset, and I'm going to try to open up another box, and hopefully we finish the set, at least the top 5 that we're looking for. Thanks for watching, and later, buckaroos. That's going to wrap things up for us here in the CR Game Room. Be sure to like, follow, or subscribe if you enjoyed the show. You can also follow us on Facebook or Twitter and join our conversations on Discord. Be safe, everyone, and thanks for hanging out. Later, buckaroos.
See ya. Take care, everybody.